Welcome back to Lesson 2. In this section, we're going to look at some practical strategies you can use to spark a learner curiosity and keep motivation alive from the very start of a lesson. These are simple techniques, but don't underestimate how powerful small tweaks can be when it comes to creating momentum. Our first strategy is all about tapping into students' natural sense of curiosity. The beginning of a lesson is prime real estate. Those first few minutes set the emotional temperature for everything that follows. If you can capture learners' attention early, you often carry that energy straight through to the end of the class. And the best way to do that, give them something intriguing to chew on. One way to do this is to start each lesson with an intriguing question, image, or short prompt. It doesn't need to be complex. It just needs to be interesting enough that students lean forward a little and start wondering what comes next. The goal is to shift them from passive mode into an engaged exploratory mindset. Here's a simple example. Imagine opening a lesson by showing the class a mysterious photo, maybe a half-packed suitcase on a bed or a strange item left on a park bench, and asking, "What's the story here?" Suddenly the room wakes up. Students start forming theories, sharing ideas, and using language naturally because they want to. Curiosity becomes the engine. Our second strategy builds on that sense of intrigue but adds a touch of theatre: the mystery envelope system. This is exactly what it sounds like. An envelope, a box, a little prop, something tactile that promises an unknown reveal. Inside might be a prompt, a challenge, a mini task, or even a clue that links to the day's lesson. Students love this because it turns learning into an experience, not just a process. Even adults enjoy a bit of suspense. We never really grow out of it. Then we have strategy 3, virtual participation tools. These are incredibly effective for boosting engagement, especially for students who may be shy, anxious, or still building confidence. Online platforms, polls, word clouds, interactive quizzes, they give students a way to contribute without the pressure of speaking in front of everyone. It also widens the types of voices you hear in class. Students who rarely put a hand up may suddenly become your most active contributors in digital spaces. Before we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on which of these strategies feels most natural for you. Not every technique fits every teacher or every class, and that's completely fine. The key is finding approaches that feel authentic to your style while offering learners fresh ways to engage. And that's the end of Lesson 2. When you're ready, head into the next section where we'll unpack even more ways to build motivation and keep learners connected to the work in front of them.